Hello there, From17 once again, further elaborating on my Dark Souls parry instructional. This time, as you can see from the beautiful little vista, we're in the Undead Parish. And this place does have a couple of unique enemies. There's a few that we've seen before, but in all, it's pretty simple, pretty standard to the ones you've already seen. So this first clip here is of me just, you know, taking advantage of some of the hollows that we've already seen in this series. This time it's in sequence, so it's kind of a combination of the people that we've seen. The spear guy, who, judging by the comments, a lot of people have told me that was their easiest guy to parry, which, you know, that wasn't true for me. I did have difficulty at first with the spear guy. The main reason is he can break your poise really quickly. But as you can see here, outside the parish itself, there's plenty of similar hollows, people we've seen before. I'm using a variety of different weapons. This time I'm using the blacksmith hammer that you get from Andre. Nothing fancy, just, you know, a couple of timings, a couple of different weapons. This one is the demon spear, of course, as I walk like a badass to go and get this dude. A couple of enemies that are in this area that you're not going to see in this instructional are the Black Knights. I'm going to save those guys for the kiln. These guys, though, these guys definitely are. This is a Boulder Night. He has 100 life and 160 souls, and he can be riposted. This right here, do you see how he's holding his rapier towards me? If I attack him now, he will parry me 100% of the time. If you're at slightly too long a distance for him to riposte you, you'll be safe, or if you're on stairs, he has trouble riposting you. But for everything else, he will destroy you, so be very careful. He uses a rapier and a boulder side sword, depending on which one you fight, and the attacks are very fast, they can be damaging, and they can be sometimes hard to telegraph, because this dude is a bit of a baller when he wants to be, so this angle doesn't really help you, but it's definitely cinematic. So I do apologise for that, guys, but I'm using weak weapons so you can see the parry timings. I was going to let this guy flash, but I finish him off with a backstab to keep it nice and stylish. These will probably be one of the more challenging enemies to parry, purely based on the fact that they're dangerous and they do a lot of damage. They have fast attacks, they have slow attacks, and they have combos, so just be really careful. This guy goes into turtle mode because I parried him. There is his long wind-up one, still quite quick compared to most enemies. There's a back-to-back parry with a riposte with a parrying dagger. Kind of ironic, really, considering the video. This fella is a unique. This is a knight of Beranek, I believe people call it. He's just the giant mace, you know, wannabe tower knight. You can parry him, but you cannot riposte him. He has 372 life and he gives you 700 souls. You will find him in Sen's Fortress as well. He respawns there. You can farm Titanite shards off him. I think it's the large Titanite ones. I lure him outside. There is the overhand mace swing. Here is the big wind-up swing. This one is really fast. It's such a slow technique to build, but as soon as he swings, it comes with some serious speed. So I've slowed a couple of them down for you so you can get the timing. And you can't riposte this guy, so don't even bother. You can still, you know, attack him and get free hits, but you will never do an animation, and I believe it's because of his size. The general rule is you cannot riposte anything bigger than you, except for Gwyn. So this is a channeler. The wikis do not have the life or souls that these guys give you, so I couldn't put anything in there. This guy, I don't believe can be parried, and I don't know if it's because, you know, he's the size of Kane, back when wrestling was good, and he wasn't in all the fucking horror films, but I don't know. I tried to parry this guy for about 10 minutes, and I know some of these parry timings are kinda off, but some of them are spot on and just nothing. I was getting partials, I just couldn't get anything. He does have a really funny attack where he thrusts the trident at you, and it kind of turns into a lawnmower or like a hedge trimmer. It's pretty funny. But yeah, this dude just doesn't seem to be parryable, so that pretty much sums it up for the Undead Parish. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next area of my Dark Souls instructional.